a couple of videos already on YouTube that show you how to remove this gas tank cover for an F-150. Mine specifically is a 2011. The way it works is this spring is held in place on this boss, and that provides the resistance so that this can, when it opens, it stays in place. When it closes, it stays in place. The problem with this design was that this plastic arbor goes through. There's nothing to hold it in place. So what happens over time with these is that will pop out. When it does, it throws this sort of out of alignment, and a lot of times the spring comes free. And I think it can either come off this way, or the first time I had this happen, I had it come out this way. So there's another video that illustrates this already. I just thought I'd show my way of doing this. I got this SHERLINE lathe recently. I have a larger lathe, but I thought this might be a nice project to use this on. So I'm probably going to just drill and tap this plastic. If this was something where I was going to take the screw out again, I would perhaps drill this out and Loctite a piece of brass rod in there and then tap that. But since I'm hoping this is just going to be this one time, it'll probably be okay. So there we have it. We're going to do that. Get this spring back on there, put it back in, see what happens. I've added in a center drill and put a steady rest on this piece that's extending, because this has this sort of maybe like a piece of a flange or something that's hanging out there. So all right, Now that's snugged up in the steady rest, I've got a small, like a number 1 center drill. Eyeball this. Looks like it's definitely looks like that's pretty much spot on. This is not a critical part. I don't have to indicate this or anything. So there we go. If this was a piece of metal, I would use machine screws. But since this is plastic, I think I'm going to use a wood screw. I've got a wood screw. It's got a sort of a, it's got a flat on the base so that it will register these washers up against here. I'm going to take out the slack when this is together. So I want to give this a bit of a test. This, see if I think that'll probably work nice. I'm going to take it just a little bit deeper. think that's going to be good. All right, let's check this out. All right, now there's the part back in here all the way through. There's our hole. It's threaded with the screw that we used to size and cut this with. And then, just so you can see, I got 2 washers that will fit over top of that to make it so that it's flush. It'll keep this thing pulled tight. And then a washer on the screw. It's just a little bit smaller ID and OD, although the OD wouldn't matter too much. Alright, and let's see, you open and close this, that moves like that, and I'm going to put this spring back on. Give me 1 second. Alright, now here's this spring goes back into this hole, and I guess if you needed to, you could use some pliers or something. I'm going to see if I can manhandle this. There we go. Fit her in place. Now, springs open, spring shut. Let's see this better. Springs open, spring shut. Springs open, spring shut. Boom. Hope this repair helped you fix your F-150. This was fun. Can't wait to do more.